Hi, I'm Jason Taylor for SSW TV, and we're here today at the Gold Coast at Microsoft Ignite Australia. And I'm here with Oren Thomas. Welcome, Oren.
Hey, good to be here.
Thank you. So, Oren, you're an established Pluralsight author. You're an IT professional textbook author. Not only that, you're a Microsoft MVP and a Microsoft Regional Director.
Yes.
Where do you find the time?
Well, on top of that, I'm also a Guru Ambassador, and I'm also doing a Doctorate of Information Technology at Charles Sturt University.
That's right, at CSU. Where do you find the time?
You make the time.
Yeah.
So I get up every morning at 5,
Wow.
which I found is actually probably the best way to deal with things. But because I work for the US so much, one of the things I find is that Americans are awake at a certain time of the day.
Yes.
And simply, if I get up then, I can deal with a lot of stuff before they go home for the day. So that's part of it. Part of it is actually I work from home.
Fantastic.
When you don't work from home, you're not commuting. When you're commuting, you're spending maybe an hour going to work or an hour and a half going to work.
Yep.
You're stressed.
Yes.
It takes you a long time to calm down from that stress, and it takes you a long time to focus. I'm in a position because I work from home and I'm isolated. Yes. I don't have people interrupting me the whole time.
No distractions.
There's no distractions. This is that
Great.
sort of thing where they talk about developers especially.
Yeah.
If someone comes and interrupts a developer for 5 minutes, it can take them 45 minutes to get back to that place of concentration that they were at, that 5 minute interruption caused. I don't have that.
That's fantastic.
I don't get, and you learn to be able to focus, and it's purely that when you can focus, when you don't have those interruptions, you can be insanely productive.
That's amazing. That is fantastic. I agree with you. When a flow gets broken, 45 minutes easy, and that's if you don't get interrupted sometime in that 45 minutes. So
I find it very easy. No, it's not that I find it easy.
Yeah.
I have an ability to get into a flow state because I know what I need to do to get there.
Yes.
And because I have a minimal number of distractions in my environment, that's good. I find when I go out and work in an office or I'm consulting or something like that, it becomes a lot more difficult to reach anywhere near the level of productivity I will have if I am at home in my home office.
Fantastic.
And I feel like, okay, I can go out to a client site,
yeah,
but when I'm on site, I will get about 10% done of what I'd get done if I was at home.
Amazing, fantastic. So you mentioned you're a Guru Ambassador. For those of us who don't know about Guru, can you introduce it now?
Okay, so Guru is, what Guru would say is that their aim is to know about careers. Mm-hmm. So what one of their products is at the moment is that they're using all of this technology around machine learning and deep learning to basically take data from job ads that call out specific skills. So you look at a job ad and it says, okay, I want a developer who's got so many years of C++ experience, so many years of Java experience, so many years of experience deploying this sort of application on this sort of platform. Mm-hmm. Or I want an IT pro that's got those skills. So each one of these line items, Guru's sucking into their database and then doing an analysis on and using that information to generate data about what particular sets of skills matrices are worth in the market and what the demand for those skills are. So the immediate benefit to someone who's, for example, in the IT industry of going to Guru is if you type in all of your matrix of skills, Guru will give you a good idea of what you're worth in a variety of markets and maybe even surface job ads that are relevant to you. So instead of you sort of sitting there and trying to find the right keyword for who you are, Guru will surface job ads and say, okay, we've looked at your matrix of skills and these are the best options for you based on what we know about the market at this point in time.
Fantastic.
Something else that Guru does is that they've got a program for recruiters where recruiters can come to them and say, this is the matrix of skills I'm looking for. Guru can then go into their database and look and find candidates and then surface them to the recruiter. So the recruiter pays a fee, and even Guru's looking at finding some way of compensating a candidate who goes on an interview, even if the candidate is unsuccessful. Because their idea is, recruiters find it really difficult to find talent.
Of course.
Because they go out and put out an ad and it's only whoever responds.
Yeah.
So what you've got with Guru is Guru's got a knowledge of its talent pool, and it's said obviously if you're in the database you're willing to be contacted. So what we're looking to do is we're looking to find who you are. So I do some consulting for them. I'm not a full-time employee. One of the other things that they're looking at building out is a mentoring program, a career mentoring program where people who are in the IT industry, be they developers, be they IT pros, whatever. Let's say you're 35 and you're sitting there, you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do next with my career? So what the mentoring program does is it allows people who are, say, 35 years old and they're wondering, what's the next step in my career, to basically connect with people that are more senior with them and then have that discussion, or at least get feedback. And it might not necessarily be that that person's in the same career as you, but it's about getting the access to that experience about the career itself, about where do I go next, what do I do next in my career. So that's something else that Guru is looking at doing.
That sounds amazing, and I want to take a little bit of a step back. Something you mentioned is you can upload your profile, all of your skills and technologies, and then it can match what that profile with what's in the industry today. So does that mean that it might say to you, hey, you're focusing on .NET Core right now, but actually your experience in SQL Server is going to pay off more?
And it can even go further. It can say, this is what you've got skills in now.
Yeah.
If you went and picked up skills in this particular area, you would be worth far more. It's literally, you've got everything you need except for this facet that you didn't know about.
Wow.
You go and pick that facet up and then you're far more employable.
Amazing. And the mentoring program sounds great too. Well, I understand that you're an IT professional textbook author. You've produced 39 books already and you're about to release your 40th. What will that be on?
Okay, so my book that I'm just finishing up at the moment is Windows Server 2016 Inside Out. It's an 800-page, 200,000 word tome on Windows Server 2016. So
that's amazing.
It's everything that you need to know about Windows Server 2016.
Okay, fantastic. And when can we expect that?
So that will hopefully be released sometime around April or May.
Okay, excellent. And of course you're a Pluralsight author. You've released over 10 courses already. You're working on something now?
Yes, so at the moment I'm doing IP address management for Pluralsight. I've just done a DNS course, and the other course that I just did is I did a 6-course series on Azure architecture. Okay,
fantastic. Well, Aaron, thanks so much for joining us here today. It's been lovely talking to you. I'm Jason Taylor for SSW TV. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.